So let's learn and enjoy mathematics. Okay, good afternoon, section bravery. Did you hear me?
Yes po,
Yes
ma'am.
po, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes po.
If you have question, you can type your questions on the chat box, same with your answer. So let us go back to our previous lesson about factorial notation. So let us practice what you have learned about factorial notation. So let us evaluate number 1. You can type your answer to the chat box or you can raise your hand. So select the correct answer. What is the 4 factorial? Do you think it is 120, 12, or 24? Okay, Kagindagan?
24 po, ma'am.
Okay, 24. Let us see if 24 is the correct answer. Okay, correct. 4 factorial, that is equal to 24 because 4 times 3 times 2 and then times 1. How about the second one? Do you think it is 48, 144, or 36? Yes, Althea Ong?
30 po.
30. So let 30 is the correct 36.
Ma'am.
Let us see if 36 is the correct answer. Sorry, 36 is not the correct answer. So you have two choices, that is 48 and 144. Yes, Apresto?
144 po, ma'am.
144. Let us see, that is 144. Okay, correct. Let's see, how about number 3? 2 factorial times 3 factorial. Yes, Dana?
12 po.
Okay, 12. So let us see if the answer is correct. So correct. Because 2 factorial is 2. 3 factorial, that is equal to 6. 2 times 6, that is equal to 12. How about number 4? 5 factorial all over 3 factorial. Do you think it is 20, 60, or 5? Yes, Angelica?
20 po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. That is equal to 20. Because 5 times 4, and then cancel the 3 factorial, so the answer is equal to 20. And then the last one, for example, number 5. 6 factorial all over 3 factorial, 4 factorial. What do you think is the answer? Yes, Hill?
5 po, ma'am.
Okay, 5 factorial, that is correct. So 6 times 5 times 4 cancel. So that is 6 times 5 is 30 divided by 6, that is equal to 5. So let us distinguish now the difference between permutation and combination. So what is a permutation? Angelica? Angelica May? Did you raise your hand? Okay, Apresto?
Permutation, a mathematical technique that determines the number of possible arrangement in a set when the order of the arrangement matters.
Okay, from the word permutation, number of possible arrangements. So as you can see, permutation, based on the highlighted, it should be number of possible arrangement. So it means to be able to distinguish a permutation, order of the arrangement matters. How about combination? So what is a combination? Yes, Morelios?
Combination. It is a selection made from a group of items without regard to their order.
Okay, so it means from selection made from the group, but then order of the arrangement does not matter. Okay, so right now, let us determine the difference between a permutation or the similarity of the permutation and combination. The similarity of the permutation and combination, both selections made from a group. And then their difference, as you can see, a permutation take order or position in consideration. So if you will see the problem, always check if there's an order or position, because you need to if that is, you need to consider that is a permutation, while a combination does not regard the order. So let us see in the next example, can you distinguish the permutation and combination? In number one, in how many ways can 5 cars line up for a race? Okay, Hazel, what do you think? A permutation or a combination?
Permutation po.
Hazel, why permutation?
Kasi po ma'am, yung order po niya.
Okay, so order or position matters. If that is the case, that is a permutation. How about the second one? Okay, maybe you like to play basketball despite of pandemic. In how many ways can 7 players can be chosen for 5 players starting team? Yes, Dana?
Combination po.
Okay, why combination, Dana?
Hindi po kinoconsiderate yung order.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin nun, pwede kahit alin dyan yung piliin, pwede kahit alin dyan yung mauna. If that is the case, that is a combination. How about number 3? Okay, nakakagutom. Pizza. Given 5 different pizza toppings, how many pizza variant are possible using 4 different toppings? Yes, Pagyoro?
Combination po.
Why combination?
Kasi po, does not regard the order po.
Okay. So, pwedeng unahin mo kung kahit anong gusto mo. Kung may ham yun, kung may cheese yun, it depends on you kung alin yung gusto mong unahin. If that is the case, this problem is considered as a combination. How about number 4? In how many ways can 3 guitar players be seated in first, second, and third seat in the orchestra? Yes, Samantha?
Permutation po.
Why permutation, Samantha?
Susunod pa yung order.
Yes. So as you can see, my position, that is first, second, and third seat. Okay. So let us distinguish now the different permutation formula. So let us go back the different formula for the permutation. What is the first formula? That permutations of n objects taking all at a time. Yes, Bagyoro?
Wala po, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the formula if the given problem permutations of n objects taken all at a time? So what do you think is the best formula? Yes, Samantha? So, yes, Hazel?
P equals n factorial po.
Okay. So, correct. That is P, it is equal to n factorial. So, there's no restrictions. It means permutations taking all at a time. What if there's a restriction that permutations of n objects taking r at a time? What is the formula? Yes, Elaine?
NCR equals n notation over n minus r notation factorial.
Okay, correct. So, the exclamation point, that could be the factorial. What could be the formula if the given permutation with identical elements? So, kung merong magkakaparehas, what is the formula? What do you think now is the formula? So, this is the third one. Hill?
P is equal to n factorial over n sub 1 factorial, n sub 2 factorial, n sub k factorial.
Okay. So, as you can see, n sub 1, it depends on the identical elements. Hindi laging n sub 1 yan. Pwedeng any letter which is identical in the given problem. And then the last one, if the given permutations in a circular pattern, in a round table, in a circle, so the formula is P, it is equal to the quantity n minus 1 factorial. So ito yung mga formula ng permutation. So what if the given problem is a combination? So what is the formula for the combination? Althea? Yes, Althea Ong?
NCR is equals to n factorial all over quantity n minus r factorial, r factorial.
Okay, thank you, Althea. So that could be the formula if the given is a permutation and a combination now. So let us proceed to example number 1. Let us identify if the given problem is a permutation and combination. And then afterwards, let us find the number of possibilities. So first, we need to identify N and R. That is the very important in the problem. If you identify N and R, and then afterwards, identify if the given is a permutation or combination. Based on the problem, Angelica has assignments in 8 subjects. She only has time to do 2 of them. Dana, what do you think is the value of N and then R?
N is equals to 8, while R is equal to 2.
Okay, as you can see, class, 8 subjects is considered as the value of N, while R, that is considered she only has time to do 2 of them. So R, that is equal to 2. So based on the problem, before we proceed, this is a permutation or a combination? Yes, and Chow? And Chow? And Chow, did you hear me? Okay, Dan Carl?
Combination po, ma'am.
Okay, so this example is considered as combination. So we will write the value of N as 8 and the value of R as 2. So combinations of 8 objects taken 2 at a time. So let us proceed to solve. So let us solve this given. So as you can see, we need to replace the value of N by 8 and the value of R by 2. Yes, Edward de la Cruz?
8 factorial, 8 minus 2, 2 factorial po, ma'am.
8 minus 2 factorial and then
2 factorial.
okay, very good. So ito yung sinabi ni Edward. Sabi niya, 8 factorial all over the quantity 8 minus 2 factorial and then the value of R, that is 2 factorial. So let us solve now. Anyone would like to solve this one? 8 minus 2. Hazel, what is 8 minus 2 in the denominator?
6 po.
Okay. So as you can see, this is 6 and then the rest copy. Sa numerator, Hazel, saan ako mag-stop to cancel?
Sa 6 din po.
Bakit
6 po.
6, hindi 2?
Kasi ayun po yung mas mataas.
Correct. Very good. So as you can see, we will stop sa 6 factorial in the denominator. And the factored form of 2 factorial is 2 times 1. While the numerator, we will stop on the 6 factorial to cancel 6 factorial. Right now, what is the combinations of 8 objects taking 2 at a time? Multiply the numerator divided by the denominator. What do you think is the answer? 8 times 7 divided by 2. Yes, Katipunan?
Lahat. 28 po, ma'am.
Okay, very good, 28. So 8 times 7 is 56, divided by 2 is 28. Or, you can get the lowest term. Ma'am, alin po ba yung lowest term? 8 divided by 2, that is equal to 4. 4 times 7 is equal to 28 divided by 1, that is equal to 28. So as you can see, pwedeng i-lowest term or pwedeng direct na multiply the numerator divided by the denominator. How about example number 2? In how many ways can 5 finalists be chosen from 20 contestants? So let us proceed to identify N and R. Katipunan, what is N?
20 po.
20. How about R?
5 po.
5. So very good. So the value of N is equal to 20 and R, that is equal to 5. Do you think this problem is a permutation or a combination? Yes, Jerry, Concepcion?
Combination po, ma'am.
Okay. Why combination? Why do you think this problem is a combination? Yes, Pagioro, can you help Jerry?
Wala po kasing sinabi ko sino po yung mauuna, ma'am.
Okay, wala. So parang sa isang contest, parang sipnayan, walang sinabi kagad kung ito ay first, second, third. So as you can see, this example is a combination. So let us proceed. Anyone would like to solve to replace the value of N and R? Yes, Dukay?
20 factorial over 20 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial.
Okay, very good. So yung sinabi ni Dukay class, eto yun. So anyone would like to solve the denominator? 20 minus 5? Yes, Edward?
20 minus 5, 15 po.
Okay, correct. And then the rest, the numerator copy 20 factorial, the denominator copy 5 factorial. So let us solve now. Apresto, can you solve? Kailan tayo mag-stop for the numerator?
So 15 po tayo mag-stop, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So mag-stop tayo for the 15 factorial. So it means copy the 15 factorial while the 5 factorial in a factored form, that is 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. So right now, we will cancel 15 factorial. So multiply all the numerator divided by the denominator. What do you think is the correct answer? Althea?
15,504.
Again, 15,000.
504.
Okay. So sabi ni Althea, 15,504. Let us see if we will get the lowest term. Alin ba yung pwede nating i-lowest term? Maliban sa multiplying all the numerator divided by the denominator. Yes, Hazel?
Yung 5 times 4 po.
Okay,
Cancel
correct.
na po yung 20.
Correct. So sabi niya 5 and 4, that is exactly 20. Ano pa? Meron pa ba? Yes, Bagyoro?
Yung 2 tsaka 3, ma'am.
2 tsaka 3. So pwede yung 2 tsaka 3. As you can see, yung 2 pwede sa 16. Yung 2 pwede rin sa 18. So maraming pwede to get the lowest term. So if we divide, that is 18 divided by 3 is 6. And then 16 divided by 2, that is equal to 8. So let us see kung 15,504, despite na kinuha natin yung lowest term. Yes, Apresto?
Wala po, ma'am.
Okay. So if you multiply all the numerator divided by 1, Bagyoro, what is the answer?
15,504 po.
Okay, so let us see. So the answer is equal to 15,504. So as you can see, maraming paraan to solve this one. Okay, number 3. Samantha is setting the 3-digit lock. So as you can see, she is considering of different ways to use the digits 2, 4, 1, 3, and then 8. So let us identify now the N and then R. N. Yes, Hill, what is the value of N?
5 po, ma'am.
Okay, 5. Saan galing yung 5, Hill?
Yung sa 2, 4, 1, 3, and 8 po.
Very good. How about the R?
3 po.
Very good. So, do you think this example is a permutation or a combination? Yes, Hazel?
Permutation po.
Okay, permutation. Why permutation?
Kasi po, order po is, yung order po niya meron.
Okay, correct. May order yun eh. Okay. So let us solve now the permutations of 5 objects taking 3 at a time. Let us replace the value of N and then R. Yes, Morelios?
5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. So she replaced N by 5, N by 5, and then the value of R that is equal to 3. So let us solve now. Cabales, Angelica May. Angelica?
Sorry po, naka-unmute po pala.
Okay, sige. Go, Angelica. 5 minus 3?
2 po.
Okay. So, Angelica, saan ako mag-stop sa numerator para makapag-solve? Okay, very good. So, that is equal to 2 factorial. So, cancel 2 factorial now. Can you give now the answer for permutations of 5 objects taking 3 at a time? Yes, Dukay?
60 po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. The answer is equal to 60. So, it means the permutations of 5 objects taking 3 at a time, that is equal to 60. How about number 4? Selecting which 5 players will be in the relay game from 11-player team. So, imagine niyo, naglalaro na tayo ngayon. So, what do you think is the value of N and then R? Hazel, are you raising your hand? Yes, Hazel,
Opo.
Hazel, what is N?
11 po.
11.
And R is 5.
Okay, very good. So N, that is equal to 11, and then R, that is equal to 5. So let us see, this problem is a permutation or combination? Kagindagan?
Ma'am.
Dankar? Yes? Permutation or combination?
Combination po.
Okay, combination. Why combination?
Kasi wala naman po sinabi kung ano po, ilan po yung maglalaro.
Okay. So, walang sinabing first, wala rin position. So, this example is a combination. So, let us try to solve now. Let us replace the value of N and R to the given problem. Yes, Edward?
11 factorial, 11 minus 5 factorial po.
Okay. So, very good. So, let us solve now the 11 factorial all over 11 minus 5 times 5 factorial. Yes, Apresto?
11 over 6 factorial, 5 factorial.
Okay, correct. So 11 minus 5, that is equal to 6 factorial. And then the rest, copy 11 factorial, copy 5 factorial. So let us proceed. Apresto, can you continue to solve? Apresto?
11 times 10 times 7 times 6.
11 times 10 times 7. Again?
11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 factorial over 6 factorial, 5 factorial.
Okay. Yung 5 factorial, Apresto, we need to get the factored form or 5 factorial only?
Bali magiging 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 po siya.
Okay, very good. Ito yung sinasabi ni Apresto. 11 up to 6 factorial only and then cancel 6 factorial. So right now, multiply all the numerator divided by the denominator. What do you think is the final answer?
Ma'am.
Yes, Kagindagan? Sorry. Lazaro, okay lang? Lazaro?
162 po.
Okay, 462, correct. So let us see if 462 is the correct answer, despite we get the lowest term. Okay, alin kayo pwede i-lowest term natin? Hazel?
Yung 5 po at saka 10.
Okay, 5 and?
10. Tapos yung
Okay.
2 po at saka 8.
Okay, yung 10. Okay. So sabi ni Hazel, 10 and 5 pwedeng 2. 8 divided by 2 pwedeng 4. Pwede rin yung sinabi niya 9 divided by 3, that is equal to 3. So pwede yun. Eh what if hindi yun yung choices nyo? Anin pa kaya yung pwede? Yes, Dana?
5 times 2 po, cancel 10.
Correct. Ano pa?
Tapos po yung 8 tsaka 4. Tapos yung 9 tsaka 3.
Okay, so maraming options to get the lowest term. So try natin kung ano yung nakalagay dito. So tulad ng binanggit ni Tana, 5 and 2, that is 10. Walang problema if you divide 10 divided by 5, that is equal to 2. And then 9 divided by 3, that is equal to 3. And then 8 divided by 4, that is equal to 2. If you multiply 11, 3, 2, and 7, tulad ng binanggit ni Lazaro, Apresto, what is the answer?
462 po.
Okay, very good. So combinations of 11 players taking 5 players, that is equal to 462. Okay, how about number 5? A group of 150 people, right now, hindi natin nagagawa yan because of the pandemic. So in the future, if you want to get a runner race, the top 3 numbers earn gold, silver, and bronze medals. So let us see what could be the value of N and then R. Yes, and Chow?
N is equal to 150.
R? Okay, very good. So, paano nakuha yung R and Chow? That is equal to 3? And Chow? Ed is, paano nakuha yung R? That is equal to 3?
Yung sa gold, silver, and bronze.
Okay, very good. So, yung gold, silver, and bronze, that is equal to 3. And then the value of N, that is equal to 150. Permutation or a combination? Yes, Morelios.
Permutation.
Combination.
Permutation.
Permutation. Why permutation? Morelios.
Kasi indicated na po yung order.
Okay. Thank you, Morelio. So, indicated yung order or indicated yung position na kailangan gold, silver, and bronze medals. So, as you can see, this one is a permutation. So, let us try to solve now the permutations of n objects taking r at a time. So, let us replace. Yes, Dukay, what is n?
150 over 150 minus 3 factorial.
Very good. Samantha, can you continue to solve this one? Samantha? Yes, go, Samantha.
147.
Okay, 147 for the denominator. Continue to Samantha to solve. Kailan tayo mag-stop for the numerator to cancel?
So 147.
Okay, very good. So 147. So 150 times 149 times 148 times 147. So as you can see, cancel. Can you multiply 150, 149, and 148?
Ma'am,
Yes, and Chow?
3,307,800.
3 million, again, 3 million.
3,307,800.
Okay, very good. 3 million, ulitin ko again, 3,307,800. So that is the permutations of 150 objects taking 3 at a time. So imagine niyo yung chances for gold, silver, and bronze medals. Grabe sa laki, 3 million. Okay, how about number 6? Okay, imagine niyo nasa canteen tayo, co-op canteen. The 15 workers in a cafeteria crew rotate among 3 kinds of jobs. How many ways can the crew be assigned jobs of 2 cooks, 10 servers, and 3 dishwashers? So let us identify first the value of n. Yes, Kagindagan?
The value of n po is 15.
How about
And
the value of r?
Yung r po, 15 din po.
15. 15?
3 lang po. 3.
Yes, Hazel?
3 lang po.
3? How about yung 2 and 10? Again, the value of n is 15, correct. How about the value of r? Do you think permutations of n objects pa rin ba to? Taken r at a time? Yes, Bagyoro?
Magiging na po siya, ma'am, yung n sub 1, tas yung n sub 2, tsaka n sub k po.
Correct. What kind of permutation is that, Bagyoro? That is correct. What kind of permutation?
Distinguishable po.
Very good. That is distinguishable permutation. So this example is a distinguishable permutation because meron tayong identical elements, that is 2 cooks, 10 servers, and 3 dishwashers. Again, the value of n, that is equal to 15. How about the other identical elements? Yes, and Chow? And Chow, did you hear me?
Ma'am, ano po ulit?
What is the other identical elements? Give me all identical elements.
N minus 2, ma'am.
N minus 2. Other answer. Okay, let us go back to the problem. Be assigned the jobs of 2 cooks, 10 servers, and 3 dishwashers. Yes, Lazaro?
C equals 2 po.
Again, sorry, hindi ko narinig. C?
Yung 2 cooks po, C equals 2.
Very good.
S equals 10. D equals 3.
Okay, so nirepresent ni Lazaro yung first letter, cooks, that is C, that is equal to 2. Server, S, that is equal to 10. And the dishwasher, that is equal to 3. Tulad na ng binanggit ni Bagyoro, this is n sub 1, multiply it with the n sub 2, and then so on and so forth. So as you can see, ito yung mga binanggit ni Lazaro. So this example is distinguishable permutation because we have identical elements. So let us replace all the value to the given formula for the distinguishable permutation. Yes, Presto, can you replace?
P equals to 15 factorial over 2 factorial, 10 factorial, and 3 factorial.
Okay, very good. So right now, saan tayo mag-stop for the numerator? Yes, Hazel?
Sa 10 po.
Okay, very good. So that is 10 factorial. So it means the factored form of 2 factorial is 2 times 1. Retain the 10 factorial, and then the factored form of 3 factorial, that is equal to 3 times 2 times 1. While the numerator, we will stop to 10 factorial to cancel 10 factorial. So right now, can you multiply all the numerator, divide all by the denominator? Multiply 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, divided by 2, divided by 3, divided by 2. Yes, Dukay?
30,030.
Okay, 30,030. Let us see if the answer is 30,030. So, can you get the lowest term? Yes, and Chow?
Ay, sorry, ma'am.
Okay, can you get the lowest term, Edward?
12 po, ma'am.
12? If
2,
that is 12 divided by 2, ano pa?
10 po. Tapos yung 3, 2.
10? Edward, 10? Yes, 10?
Tapos yung 2 po, ma'am.
Okay, again. You said a while ago, 12 divided by 2, right? 12 divided by 2, ano pa, Edward?
3 po.
Okay, 3 and then? Oh, yes, Edward. Okay. Anybody would like to help? Yes, Morelios?
Try ko lang po, ma'am. Yung
Okay.
3 and 5 po. Ay, 3 and 15.
3 and 15. Yes? 15 divided by 3, what is the answer?
5.
Okay, ano pa?
Yung isang po and then yung 14, which is equals to 7.
Correct. 40 divided by 2, 7. Ano pa? Okay, Dana?
3 times 2 is equals to 6 po times 2. Bali, cancel 12 po.
Okay. So napansin nyo, from the different sa mga classmate nyo, merong iba't ibang paraan to get the lowest term. Yung kay Dana, 3, 2, and then 2, that is equal to 12. So cancel 12 in the numerator. Or tulad ng binanggit ng iba, 15 divided by 2 is 5. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 12 divided by 2 is 6. As you can see, there's a lots of solution, but any solution you want, the same yung answer. What is the answer again? So, tulad ng binanggit ni Dana, 12, 3, 2, 3, and 2, that is equal to 12. Bagyora, what is the answer?
30,030 po.
Correct. So, lots of ways para mag-get yung lowest term, but despite of that, the answer is equal to 30,030. Okay, let us proceed. 7. Okay, sobrang init ng panahon. In how many ways do shake toppings be selected from 4 toppings? So, the different toppings is pearl, nata, mallows, and jelly. If that is the case, can you distinguish now the value of n? Yes, Edward?
Value of n equals to 4, ma'am. Tapos yung r po, 2.
Okay, correct. So, 4 toppings, that is n, and then the 2 shake toppings is equal to the r. So, right now, do you think this is a permutation or a combination? Yes, Angelica?
Permutation po, ma'am.
Why permutation?
Kasi po naka-order na po yung mga palamig.
So, meron ba silang pwesto? Pag inilagay sa baso, may pwesto na? Okay. Anyone would like to help? Yes, Hazel?
Bagyora po.
Ay, sorry, Bagyoro?
Combination po.
Why combination?
Kasi po nagbanggit lang po siya ng 4 toppings pero wala pong sinabi yung arrangement niya po kung sino mauunang ilagay.
Okay, dalawa yung sagot natin. So let us see, permutation or combination? Yes, Hazel. So you have to answer. Hazel, what do you think is the best answer? Permutation or combination?
Permutation po.
Why permutation?
Ay, combination, ma'am.
Combination. Okay, why combination?
Kasi, wait lang mama. Kasi parang permutation po. Kasi yung order niya po nakaano na eh. Kung
So,
anong toppings po.
kung anong toppings. Okay, meron na tayong dalawang combination, one permutation. Yes, Bagyoro. Ay,
Pero
sorry,
po,
Apresto. Sorry,
Ma'am,
Apresto.
para sa akin, ma'am, permutation, ma'am.
Permutation, why?
Kasi, ma'am, naghahanap po siya, ma'am, kung ano po yung itatoppings niya sa dalawang shake, ma'am.
Itatoppings niya sa dalawang shake. Okay, parang nagto 2 and 2 na tayo, hindi tayo matatapos. Imagine niyo, class, siguro mahilig kayong right now, mahilig kayo sa milkshake. So imagine niyo sa milkshake. Imagine niyo, pearl, nata. Naka-position ba yun na talagang, okay, to pearl, hindi pwedeng mag-ikot-ikot yun? Okay, kagindagan?
Hindi po, ma'am. Kasi
Ano?
hindi naman po siya
Yes, go.
mapipigilan kung saan po mape-place.
Correct. Walang position. Oh, what do you think is the answer? Permutation or combination? Yes.
Combination po.
Okay, Yes,
Combination po.
Okay, correct. Combination. So this example is a combination. Imagine nyo, maybe mahilig kayo sa milk tea. Yung positioning nun, so hindi mo naman mapuposition na, okay, nata. Afterwards, mallows, and then jelly. Pag inikot mo lang ng konti yun, hindi na yun in a position eh. So, ibig sabihin nun, in any order, or order that's not important. So, if that is the case, this example is a combination. Okay. Combination this one. Yes, Hazel? Any question?
Wala po ma'am. Di po matanggal yung race eh.
Okay. Sige, lower hand ko. Okay. So right now, let us solve now the combinations of 4 objects taken 2 at a time. Let us replace the value of n and r to the given formula. So, anyone? Encela?
Combination of 4 and 2 equals 4 factorial over 4 minus 2 factorial and 2 factorial.
Okay, very good. Pangilinan, can you continue to solve? Michelle, Pangilinan?
Combination of 4 objects taken 2 at that time is equal to 4 factorial over 2 factorial times 2 factorial.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So it means 4 minus 2 is 2 factorial. And then the rest, copy. Okay, so let us try to solve now to identify how many ways can 2 shake toppings. Other hands. Yes, Angelica May, Cabales.
4 times 3 po, ma'am.
4 times 3 up to? Angelica, na-off ata? Angelica, na-off. 4 times 3 only? Go, Angelica.
Ma'am.
Sige, go.
Over 2 po.
Okay, over 2.
Ay, 4
Okay,
times 3
liwanagin
times
lang.
2 po. Opo.
Okay, so binanggit niya, medyo humihina yung connection niya. Sabi niya, 4 times 3 times 2 factorial only. So yung denominator is 2 factorial. It means ba, yung both 2 factorial, ilalagay natin both 2 factorial and then 2 factorial? Yes, Hil?
Ano po, ma'am, ulit?
Okay. Sabi niya, 4 times 3 times 2 factorial. Yung denominator ba, both ilalagay ko 2 factorial o yung isa ifa-factored form ko?
Ang pwede na po hindi na 4 factor.
Why?
Kasi ma'am, kung 2 times 1, 2 pa rin po yung value niya.
Okay. So, pwedeng hindi, pwedeng oo. Pero as you can see, you can write it because the value of the 2 factorial, that is also equal to 2. So, it depends on you. But remember, baka masanay kayo, 3 factorial, it is also equal to 3. Okay. So, as you can see, the given is in a factor form for the 2 factorial. While the second one, 2 times 1. Okay. So, let us cancel now the 2 factorial. What is now the combinations of 4 objects taken 2 at a time? Yes,
Ma'am.
Morelios?
6 po.
Okay, so the answer is equal to 6. So 4 divided by 2, that is equal to 2. And then 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. Okay, let us proceed. Example number 8. Maybe you like to go to a theme park. So from the grade 10 bravery, 5 boys and 4 girls decided to visit the favorite place to experience its number one attraction, the merry-go-round with 9 horses, as you can see in the pictures. How many ways can students be seated if no restrictions are imposed? So maybe you like to go to the theme park. So right now, nasa theme park tayo. So let us see what could be the given. What could be the value of n and then r? Yes, pa dapat? Pa dapat? Yes. Did you hear me? Pa dapat? Pa dapat? Okay, Encela?
Ma'am,
Yes? Encela, what could be the value of n? Okay. Hazel?
9 po.
9. What do you think this kind of the given? Permutation or combination?
Permutation po.
If that is permutation, what kind of permutation, Hazel?
Circulation po.
Circulation. Okay? Malapit na. Circle. Okay. So, okay. Hazel, that is? Okay, correct. That is circular. So, meron siya nakita sa merry-go-round. So, this example is a circular permutation. So, it means what is the importance for the circular permutation? N or R?
N po.
Okay.
N
Pag
po.
if N is equal to 9, can you replace the value of N to the given formula for the permutation? Can you remember the formula for the circular permutation?
Opo.
Okay, go. What is the formula?
N minus 1 po.
Okay. So if you replace N, if you replace the value of N by 9, can you replace N by 9?
9 minus 1 po.
Okay. So that is equal to 9 minus 1 factorial. Edward, what is 9 minus 1?
8 po.
What is 8 factorial? You can type that is equal to, what is 8 factorial? It means 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3.
40,320 po.
Okay, very good. The answer is equal to 40,320. Okay, next, number 9. There are 44 politicians at a gathering. They each shake hands with everyone else. How many shake hands were there? So maybe next year, there's a politicians for incoming national election. So how many shake hands or handshakes were there? So let us see what could be the value of N and then R. Edward, are you raising your hand?
Sir, ma'am, di lang po natanggal.
Okay, Lazaro, what is N?
44 po.
44. How about the value of R?
2.
Saan yung 2?
Shake hands po, ma'am, sa may ano.
Shake hands. So, ibig sabihin nun, shake hands in your right hand and then?
Left hand.
Correct. Kaya 2. So, the value of N, that is equal to 44. And the value of R, that is equal to 2. Do you think this example is a permutation or a combination? Shake hands. Right hand and left hand. Yes, Hazel? Hazel, did you hear me?
Sorry po, nagpuputol-putol po.
Okay, no problem. Do you think this
Ano po?
example, permutation or combination?
Combination po.
Okay, why combination? Okay, anybody would like to help Hazel? Yes, Kagindagan?
Ma'am, wala naman sinabi kung yung left or yung right po yung mauna ba po shaken po.
Okay, correct. So, medyo choppy lang yung light niya. Ibig sabihin nun, wala namang particular na kailangan, okay, right, that is the first position, and then left. So, as you can see, this example is a combination. So, let us replace now the value of N and R to the given combination formula. Anyone would like to replace? Yes, Ancela?
4 factorial over 4,
Again?
44 factorial over 44 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial.
Okay, very good. So, ito yung sinabi ni Ancela. So, let us solve now. Pangilinan, can you solve this one? Michelle,
44
Pangilinan?
factorial over 42 factorial times 2 factorial.
Very good. So, right now, in the numerator, saan tayo mag-stop?
43, ay 42 po.
Yes, and Chow?
42 po.
42. And Chow, can you continue? If we will stop to the numerator, that is equal to 44 times 43 times 42, alin yung makakancel, and Chow?
42 po, ma'am.
Very good. Alin pa?
Tsaka po yung 44.
Very good. So, 44 divided by 2, what is the answer?
43 po.
Again, 44 divided by 2, what is the answer?
22, ma'am.
Okay, 22. Okay. So, let us multiply now. 22 times 43. Yes, Bagyoro, what is 22 times 43?
946 po.
Okay, very good. The answer is equal to 946. As you can see, the handshakes that were there, that is equal to 946. Last example for the permutations or combinations. In how many ways can a committee of 6 be chosen from 6 administrators and 4 supervisors? If the committee must include 3 administrators and 3 supervisors. So first, we identify if the given is a permutation or a combination. What do you think this given problem? Any hands? Yes, Hazel?
Combination po, ma'am.
Okay, combination. Why combination?
Kasi po hindi naman
Let's go.
Hindi naman po sinabi kong
Go. Okay, that is correct, combination. But why combination? Anyone would like to help? Yes, Ancela?
Wala pong arrangement.
Okay, correct. So, ibig sabihin, order is not important in this case. So, right now, there are two value, that is administrator and supervisor. So, as you can see, the administrator, if we identify, the first administrator, as you can see, yes, Hazel, what is the value of N?
sa administrator 6 po.
Yes, and then the value of R?
Tapos 3 po.
Very good. How about the supervisors?
4 po.
Very good. And then the value of R?
3.
3. So, ito yung binanggit lahat ni Hazel. Administrator, the value of N is 6. The value of R, that is equal to 3. While the supervisor, the value of N is 4. And the value of R, that is equal to 3. So, let us try to solve now. So, the formula, yes, Edward?
6 factorial, 6 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial, times 4, 4 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial.
Okay. So, yung sinabi ni Edward Glass, ito yon. Nagsimula siya for the administrator. That is combinations of 6 objects taken 3 at a time. Tulad ng binanggit niya, ito yon. Yung isa naman, we need to multiply administrator times the supervisor. So, it means combinations of 4 objects taking 3 at a time. So, ito yon. 4 factorial all over the quantity 4 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. So let us solve now. So we have 2 combination for the administrator, multiply it with the supervisor. Yes, Althea Ong?
Ito
6 times 5 times 4 times 3
Okay.
factorial.
Times 3 factorial. But before that, Althea, what is 6 minus 3?
3.
Very good. How about this one? 4 minus 3?
1.
Okay. Based on the given, can you continue solving? Kailan tayo mag-stop for the 6 factorial?
6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial all over 3 factorial 3 times 2.
Okay. You can write 3 times 2 or 3 times 2 times 1. How about the second one, the supervisors?
4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 4 times 3 factorial pala, ma'am. Tapos,
Yes. Continue.
all over 1 factorial.
What is 1 factorial?
1.
1. Very good. How about this one? What we will do to 3 factorial? Yes, and Chow?
Cancel.
Okay, cancel. Okay, sulat muna natin ha, para hindi kayo malito. So ito yung binanggit ni Althea, the 1 factorial that is equal to 1. Retain yung 3 factorial to cancel, tulad ng binanggit niya. Cancel for the administrator, the 3 factorial. Cancel for the supervisor, the 3 factorial. So there's a lot of ways in dividing this one. You can multiply the numerator from the administrator to the supervisors divided by 3, 2, and then 1. What do you think is the answer? Yes, Angelica?
80 po, ma'am.
Okay, 80. So let us see, the answer is equal to 80. So pwede natin kunin yung lowest term, that is equal to 3 and 2, that is equal to 6. So exactly cancel 6. So kung wala na tayong pwede i-lowest term, let us multiply. So the answer is equal to 5 times 4 is 20, times 4, the answer is equal to 80. So the combination of the administrator and supervisor, that is equal to 80. So let us distinguish now the difference between a permutation and combination. So what is the difference between a permutation and a combination? Yes, Bagyoro?
Ma'am, yung combination po, ma'am, wala po siyang arrangement. Hindi po siya naka-arrange. Pero yung permutation po, naka-arrange po siya kung sino po yung mauuna, ganun po.
Okay. So correct. Other answer? Yes, Kagindagan, you are raising your hand.
Ma'am, yung permutation po, mahalaga po sa kanya yung in order, tas sa combination po, hindi po siya mahalaga or hindi po required.
Okay. So what do you think is the importance of the formula or the combination and permutation in real life? What do you think is the importance of our topic, the permutation and combination in our real life? Anyone? Ano ba yung purpose? Bakit we are discussing permutation and combination? Because that is the topic for grade 10. What do you think is the importance of permutation and combination in real life? Yes, Dana?
Dapat po matuto tayong tukuyin kung ano yung mga dapat i-considerate at hindi i-considerate sa isang bagay.
Okay, correct. Anyone? Yes, Ansela? I see your hands.
Ano po, ma'am? Para po malaman po natin kung ano po yung mga i-arrange siya hindi.
Okay, correct. So as you can see, based on our previous example, we arrange the table, we arrange the books, we arrange different seating arrangements. So lots of arrangement. Like kanina, toppings in a milk tea, and then different arrangements sa basketball. So lots of ways in using the permutation and combination. Any questions, section bravery?
Wala na po.
Our output, I will put that in our Google Classroom. Thank you.
Enjoy learning mathematics. I'm Teresa Tubal. Thank you so much.